surf and turf, even getting a new groupie. Look at the little guy. Not having much success in looking on there. I need the perfect place to find some single mums in my area. Hey, go to bar. They hold down in Alpha Mall. Every day you have people great as let's get the diner. Up in the bear. Great help against it was time to go in. Oh, not you again. What was it? You leave me alone. At the time, Tesco took the reins and set the tone for what felt like redemption. Through to the Masquerada, we managed to successfully stall out Flower Trip, leaving Tom Bear to play rough with Nomona's cat until it died. Now I've proven that I was better than her. It's time to tackle Tulip. Wow! Hello there, indeed.
Hello there.
The love at first sight. I knew I had to impress her. Nobody could resist my dancing. Especially when the bird's eye comes packing front. She didn't stand a chance. Especially not against dragon guns. After claiming my true badge, Tulip and I got married and we lived happily ever after. Just kidding. Of course I took her on my journey. If I ever wanted to go to afford her expensive tastes, I'd have to become champion or make money somehow. Is she screaming at low maintenance next to anybody else? So
The new Pope's been selected.
Was next. On the way to the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
What's he like?
No, Dad. I could pay down like all the other ones.
Hi.
No, Dad. I could pay down like all the other ones. That's what everyone's saying on Facebook.
Straight through Brucious. Anybody else? Ironically, a peak design. A Sneasel we named Sunday and carried on to face off against Little Miss. Hold on a sec. Once again, all it took was a little bit of a dancing fish. In Sunday, face off against Little Miss. Hold on a sec. To end up plowing straight a little bit of a dancing fish. To end up plowing straight through Rush's team and grabbing my final gym badge. Next up, it was time to get rid of some annoying kids. I mean, let's be real, I needed some practice if me and Tulip were ever going to have a family. So, I slid down the other side of the mountain after I added a necessary snack to the team, of course. So I caught Cheese the Denani, down to the side, and then it was time to tango with Ortega. Speaking of tangoing, Gyarados' dances weren't being that effective because he was just losing his head completely with the little blue rabbit flirting with him. Successfully pivoting through cheese into impasta. That sounds like a good meal actually. We were able to finally come back in and get Gyarados to dance away the heartache and then take out most of his team with ease. Azumarill, Wigglytuff, Gotchbun, and finally, we took Posh Boy's car to the workshop. Now the world was a much safer place for mine and Tulip's children, with one less TikToker terrorizing the internet. It was cause for celebration, so I soared on over to Castle Royale Lake to get my hands on another beautiful sandwich. Not addicted, I swear. The guardian of the sandwich was none other than big boy Don Bozo. It was an imposter versus impasta. It was time to show him there was only one Don among us. The Italian delicacy came out on top once, but twice. Taking down the second page of these, time to get our hands on. Hey, what are you doing, little bro?
Recognize the sheriff?
Turned out, he really was an imposter. He wasn't the real Titan. It was this little guy. I figured it wouldn't be too difficult. What's the size of? Not much of a Titan, is he? So we managed to get off the poison, and then we swapped into Cinnamon Bun. But I knew that it'd been way too long since something had gone wrong. Actually, we lost our little spot. Bird's Eye came in. Once we claimed revenge against the Sushi Lord, we stuffed his magic seaweed in a sandwich, and then, on our way out of the cave, the little papa Cinnamon Bun was going to be the place of boys. That's a Dratini. Hot noodle was exactly what we needed.
Hot noodle!
Laura's coming under.
Aerie was specialised in flying types. So, Dragonite coming in clutch with the flying would be a perfect addition to our team. But it was going to take some leveling up to get there. So, time to enter my training.
What up,
What
Buster?
had to be done. My mission was almost complete. Dragonite by my side, I headed straight to the Redwoods to defeat Aerie. I swiftly dealt
Oh,
with her
dude,
such a
you're
great-
sorry.
Hey, I really should have checked the news.
Ah! Tornado!
So all that training was just good use. I think you can tell where this is going from here on out.
Bird's
First
eye,
Bird's Eye,
Dragon
just seeing a
Dance.
shitload.
Dragonite's
Then
good,
Annihilate a Lucario, and then stumbling at the final hurdle, taking a paralysis to summon Bill. I wasn't taking any chances. It's time for Tesco to take the reign.
Let's go!
There we have it. Aries had fallen. The last of the TikTokers. Now the map cleared and the internet is somewhat set in place, it was time to finally begin the final phase of the Nuzlocke. My next stop, the Pokemon League. Begins the fire cleared and the internet is somewhat set in place. It was time to finally begin the final phase of the Nuzlocke. My next stop, the Pokemon League. Heading into the report, I was feeling really
That'd be
confident. I was so happy with my team.
Both of you.
First up was Rika.
Maybe.
Double whammy from the
Sent out a
both
wish
of you.
back first.
Maybe.
Catfish was gonna wish
Maybe.
he had never been born. After Impasta managed to score it,
That's
Or
right.
you just,
it's feeling really
admit-
are you just taking the blame, baby? That.
First up was Rika, a ground
If you
type.
admitted to it quicker than me, I wouldn't have said nothing.
I'm not sure whose it is actually.
This catfish was gonna wish it had never been born. After Impasta managed to spore it, set it to sleep, it was a perfect opportunity for Birdlight to come in and get some Dragon Lancers off, ready to terrorize her team. Get it? Terrorize, and then we could one-shot pretty much every. Okay, come on, Dom fan. Why are you spoiling that? I was doing a bit. Once we took a turn to heal up, it was time for Dom fan to go bye-bye, and then we could move on, taking rid of the front trio, the camera ups. And unfortunately, the Quadsar was going to be a bit stubborn thanks to Water Absorb. So I feel like Tesco couldn't feel too left out, so we swapped in. Tesco took a Toxic, then it took down Quadsar.
Jason didn't even tell me about this.
Oh, not make them. We'll leave like that. Okay. Poppy specialised in steel types. So there was only one choice to take her on.
Tesco.
Between Bulldoze, Earthquake, and Body Press, Poppy didn't stand a chance. He took care of her Corviknight, her Bronzor, and then... Okay, come on. Why does Sturdy have to keep on spoiling my fun? We eventually took down the Magnezone, and then it was down to her last one, that Ace, the terrifying Tinkaton, the pink princess. The terrifying Tinkaton.
Ooh, I've never heard that dialogue before. Still, 3-1 gonna get a solo victory, so I'm gonna win. I've never had that dialogue before.
Pink princess. Gigaton Hammer, one of the highest base attack in the game, and it does like 20 damage. Oh, Bulldoze actually OHKO'd it. Because, oh, crit!
Crit.
Tesco MVP so far. What waited for us next was a little bit of a surprise.
Larry.
So that was to Volt Switch and get free pivot into whoever we wanted. And you know the choice. It's time to bring out our boy Birdseye, who managed to one-shot with a quad effective Ice Fang, and then bounce it in front of its Staraptor, and then carry on an Ice Fang through the rest of his team. Wait, isn't this the second time we've one-shot on Ontario?
I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right?
Then it's for Choreo. Ice Fang, super effective. Birdseye
16.
is a beast. He was unstoppable, taking care of our dad and showing him who's boss. Now that he ditched us, there was only one man in the house. Our next was Hassel, specialised in Dragon type, so I wonder what move I'm going to be using here. After only Intimidate, we took a chance to Dragon Dance again, kind of ironically beating them with their own game. Then again, what effective Ice Fang takes care of the Noivern.
But then,
Oh no! Birdseye, you legend! Okay, good thing I healed. And also, I'm getting out of it. Birdseye just lived a quad effective Thunderbolt. He is the chosen one. He has got plot armor at this point. So we let Tesco take it from there, taking care of the Dragalge and the Flapple. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road.
slowly getting madness.
Axorus. Super effective, but yeah. But oh, flinch, that's annoying. That's prolonging the inevitable.
Okay.
Flinch again? Sorry, if I get flinch again. Alright, body press. Okay, tanks it. Body press. And Hassel is out of here. He's gonna have to go get his Juju's kissed bear by Grell. Almost as if we'd scripted it at the perfect time, as Violet evolved into Hydreigon. Chalky Biscuit was ready to
Chalky
Biscuit.
Biscuit.
Time to go toe to toe with the worst champion they had ever made. So, do you go to the Smash I led.
She's so. You can tell he's British when he names
My boy
them like
Tesco.
that.
I went to set up an iron defense. I stupidly forgot its ability. So, that wasn't going to work. That's a problem. I managed to pivot into Hydreigon, who was immune, back into Bird's Eye. It's not going to do a whole lot. Okay, I went back into Tesco, now that it was brought into the Gambit. Due to the type advantage, I was able to get to +6 defense, and Gita didn't stand a chance. I managed to body press. Once we body press like King Gambit, we were able to swiftly deal with the rest of the team. Earthquaking her loser, body pressing the Go-Go. I love this horse, man. I actually love this horse. Respect, Avalon managed to take a hit, but it wouldn't last too much longer. And then it was just the ace left. Release. Okay, Tesco's getting pretty low. Earthquake. And Earthquake's enough. It's official. I have defeated the champion of Howling. It wasn't enough to get the cringe kids off the internet. We had to make whoever was responsible pay for their crimes against humanity. And give them my number so maybe I can make a bit of money to help Julep buy some pretty clothes. You and the chosen one! Walmart Anonymous told me to meet them around the back of the bike shed for a scrap. Before I managed to get there, I bumped into the weird kid from earlier. Before I managed to get rid of this guy, he then revealed that it had been my stepdad the entire time. I can't tell whether that makes it better or worse that he was creeping on my mum like that. Okay, fuck it. Time to throw hands. It started like many conversations do with stepdads. He bored me to sleep. Once we got the ball rolling, we really showed him who the man of the house was. Chalky Biscuit took care of his oranguru, and then it was time for Gyarados to come in and terrorize the rest. Taking care of the Abomasnow. Well, we had to show him who the real boss was. Because of the effects war, we decided to show him who the real imposter was. Then, from there, it's time to Tesco to take down the Houndoom and the Poltergeist with one-shots before dealing with the Dancer with ease. And just like that, the reason I became my adventure in the first place to get out of the house, it come full circle. I didn't need to get TikTok famous. I showed him who the man was. That's all I needed. So, time to get rid of the TikTokers for good. Okay, so you're telling me the kid with the Eevee backpack was the hacker the entire time? Okay then. It was time to get rid of all those weird cat dog fox things. She might have one of the best themes in Pokemon, but she was about to get fish fingered.
She was about to get. She may have one of the best beans. Music-wise. She was about to get fish fingered.
To be honest, she was a bit of a letdown. Someone who specialises in EVs, she really should do a little bit more training. So, once we dispatched her team, I managed to convince her to join the mystery gang so that she'd head down to the crater with us with Marvin. So, I headed off to give him the good news. Apparently, he was more mad at his mum than I was at mine. He wanted to scrap me just for mentioning her name. I thought he'd be happy we were planning a trip to go see her down at the crater.
I see you actually did that.
Even if I had my own reasons for it. First up was Green the Gourmet, but it never stood a chance. Of course, true British cuisine was going to come out on top. The meat getting taken out. Then swiftly dealt with a toadstool before just about living through a Scovillain's energy. That would have been an absolute tragedy to lose our trusty seed this close to the end. We decided to keep him safe by going out into cheese. And once we took out the care of the cloister, it was time to bring in Bird's Eye to steer the ship home again.
I've got a really helmet.
And then lastly, okay, we spent the entire story trying to save the sick dog. And now you're telling me we're going to try and beat it up. We put it into Impasta so that we could try and land an effect score to make sure that we didn't take too much damage from this robustly. So once we landed a para, it's time for Bird's Eye.
It's because of the new Pope selected.
What? So the Pope Rex, person, place, or thing?
Yeah.
Literally.
Come back in and finish the day. Bird's Eye was able to bring the bacon home and take care of the chef. So once he stopped having his tantrum, he finally agreed to go see his mum. But we still needed one more recruit. And Tulip was not going to be happy about being removed. We had to go digging through the X-Files to find them. As much like she could admit it, she needed Nimona. I refused to admit it to her face, so instead I decided I'd prove that I was better than her in the battle. So we led with Tesco to set up a few iron fences in front of the rock craft. We could barely touch us from next to fence. We managed to body press, take it out with one shot. Next up was Goodra, the powerhouse Pokemon. We managed to bulldoze, so we were going to outspeed and finish it off on the second
Mute
turn.
it,
And
please.
then we could move on to taking care of the rest of our team.
Okay.
The Cormot was
I'll
no
leave it on
match for a
just in
super
case,
effective earthquake, nor were the rest of our
we get rid
team,
of the
who were
phone.
both weak to
Right.
body press.
Oh, yeah.
Lastly, we were onto our arch rival, Pokemon that had taken a few of our friends. It was time for one last face-off with our feline friend. After the Mandali massacre, I knew I had to find a way to deal with this thing. So this time I was prepared. I let Impasta take a few hits. Once Impasta managed to land a poison, it was time to bring out our secret weapon. You see, Chalky Biscuit I've been saving for this exact reason. Knowing that it could learn Fire Blast, I packed it with a Choice Scarf to guarantee it without speed, and we could easily get the one shot. I was not letting that thing flower trick my team to death again. Now that Nimona had bent the knee, we could finally gather the whole mystery gang, and it was time to meet at the crater to take Scooby back down to Crystal Cove. We managed to jump up, and into the unknown we headed. That got in our way, we finally managed to make it down towards the lab, where we were met with a surprising plot twist. Turned out, Scooby had an evil twin. Okay, in hindsight, really should have seen that one coming, shouldn't I? And not just that, he wasn't the only one. Turned out that the
Is the end of
professor
it?
we'd been speaking to the entire time was actually a robot that had just been trying to carry on the mission that the other one had abandoned.
First ever American
for some
Pope.
reason. Yeah, the professor's looking slightly less hot now.
Yep.
Now it was time to go to war with the past
That's why.
for the sake of our future. So much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought so too. Now the final battle had begun. We led with Impasta, who started off by sporing the Slitherwing to sleep, giving Tesco a chance to come in and set up a few iron defenses before it went up. Despite landing a crit with a lunge, Tesco was able to hang in there. The guy was able to body press the pitch back for trying. Next up was a feral Jigglypuff trying to take a munch on my burger. Oh god, we were going to be here a while. Elsa, the Ice Queen, hardly making a dent. And neither did I, to be quite frank. A few
Moments later.
we eventually managed to whittle the Screamtail down, and it was time to face off against the Imposter Imposter. Fakes don't last
Imposter
more than a
Imposter.
minute when facing the real deal. Next up was a Magnezone that was playing as a rock star. Wait, like rock?
No.
It really didn't seem to like ground. The next Boonga Boonga was going to prove to be a bit more tough. Because Fluttermane was one of the strongest special attackers in the game, and it was really fast. So we knew that we couldn't leave in Tesco because it was still vulnerable to special attacks. But I knew that we'd need a clean switch to stand a chance here. So I sent in Cheese, and I offered him a salute as the little rodent was done as proud. Luckily,
Bye-bye,
we had
Cheese.
the net in the back who had Shadow Sneak. And we were blessed once again, making up for earlier because we managed to land a crit and take out Fluttermane with just one hit. Hey, maybe it's meant to be. One frenzied monster stood in between us and the finish line. A savage Salamence, a physical attacker.
You mean more?
You know what that means. So, once again,
Body press.
Tesco to the rescue. He tanked a few hits and stalled while
Body
Tesco crept up until
press.
Tesco could swing back.
Ta-da.
Who needs a dinosaur when you have a loyal
Let's
horse?
go! Woo! I actually did it.
Actually won? I never win. You should have seen me after the
Never
Mandala
win.
massacre. Or after Iono took out half our team. I never would have imagined that we would manage to make a comeback from that. What a great debt was owed to all our fallen snacks, from souffle all the way to cheese. Our brave soldiers who took us across the finish line were the ones to thank. Pumpkin the Banana,
Pumpkin.
Chalky Biscuit,
Chalky
the Hydrator,
Biscuit.
Impasta,
Bird's
Bird's
Eye,
Eye, and Saviour
and
Tesco,
Tesco.
who found love
The
with
shiny
Pokemon
monster.
who took us across the finish line.
Hey, what are you live on?
YouTube.
You've left it connected.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's just if it does come on, it'll interfere.
Yeah.
I don't think.
No, it hasn't got VPN, has it?
But it always tends to do. No, what happens with the Express VPN? It shuts you off the internet.
Slows your internet down. Jesus.
What?
Burning my legs.
What for?
There you go.
Not bad, I'm killer. Go on.
I'm good. I look like
Have you burning your legs?
Stop pretending to eat the pillow.
What's it like, babes? Wasn't have you come just to sit down to stare at a telly?
No. He's probably going to be done with his speech in a minute.
okay.
Dobbiamo cercare insieme come essere in una chiesa.
Leo the 14th?
What are you saying?
15th?
Sempre aperta a ricevere.
Leo the 14th, isn't it?
Leo the 14th.
And paper there?
There's a lot of people.
I bet Jack is gutted.
Jesus Christ.
I bet Jack's gutted. She was there yesterday.
No, she weren't.
What?
In America.
That's in Italy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
It's live
Vatican
from
City.
Italy.
It's Italy.
Oh, okay. I thought it was in bloody.
Smallest city in the world.
And there's so many people.
Vatican City, smallest city in the world.
Yeah, smallest country.
What are the
actually.
Oh,
people?
smallest country, yeah.
So I take it everyone's there then?
Who?
All the people?
No, it's all the religious people have all gone to Vatican City to wait
That's
for
the smallest bleeding country. And they've got all that people.
And you thought Birmingham was overrun.
I'm just clapping because they're clapping.
They can't see that.
I know they can't see me. Already 23 minutes? Jesus.
Sempre
So it's 7:33 there.
Hmm.
In Italy, yeah?
So they're an hour in front of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Italy, yeah. She was there yesterday, wasn't she, when she saw the black smoke?
Yeah. Aren't you?
Was Mark there?
Mark's probably not there.
Mark, where?
No.
adesso ed è l'ora.
Oh, no. I don't think Mark's gone to Italy, perhaps.
He was in for the Pope.
Leo 14th there.
He's got a big house, isn't he?
Oh, God.
How do you get him that when you get the job?
That's a church.
So again,
That's a church, isn't it?
the house the Vatican. It's where the Pope lives.
Beautiful words.
Continuing also the message of Pope Francis, where he even said in Spanish and Italian,
Il Santo Padre Leone a tutti i fedeli.
Oh, he's speaking Italian.
and so
Yeah, he's speaking Italian.
I like all that.
you now think that's alright?
No, because I thought he was an American. I think the first American Pope, so I just presumed he was an American.
He had the usual comments on it though.
What do you mean usual comments?
That's typical. Black smoke for bad, white smoke for good.
Oh my god, you're having a laugh.
No. And somebody said,
Jesus Christ.
somebody commented straight afterwards, why do you have to turn it racist?
Why bring colour into it?
Yeah, why bring colour into it?
It's not black smoke good and white smoke bad or whatever. It's black smoke they haven't picked the Pope, white smoke they have. Pink smoke they picked the Lady Pope.
I don't think there's pink smoke.
No, should be.
I mean, I see it in a lot more films where they are white person, that white person. And I'm thinking, perhaps if you didn't actually mention colour at all.
Yes. Perhaps if they didn't. I'm just gonna check if Bakersfield is alright. Bakersfield is alright,
Oh, okay.
which is amusing.
Why is it amusing?
I guess Bakersfield doesn't really care about all this code thing.
Yeah,
I bet Melissa loves it. She gets another.
it's because they're an hour behind, so in an hour's time they're going to find out there's a new Pope and put it on their channel.
They're not an hour behind. They're not an hour behind.
And we just heard the blessing there, received the blessing there of Pope Leo XIV, and to the world, to the city, this most stop.
Man, they're happy for this Pope, aren't they?
Seems like
He's from diocese in Peru and spoke to them in Spanish. Very, very touching moment. And I can't think of how they accompanied him. And so from this moment, I think
Yeah.
So what did he have to do to become Pope?
let's put his name down. Just went for a job interview and said, I want to
No,
be
he didn't.
I want to be Pope, please.
What does he have to do to become Pope?
I'm not sure.
You have to be like really religious and know everything about
Ordinary memories.
God and stuff.
I think Bakersfield have adverts right now.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if they've got this coverage on too.
No, because they had thing on, didn't they?
Yeah, Sherry.
Sheriff. Might be lucky.
Yeah. Oh, they've got so much cheering.
It's a very big thing.
Hmm.
It's a Bible people.
Yeah, it's a biblical people, of which there are a lot of in the US.
There's a lot all over the world.
Bye! Bye-bye!
Oh, go on.
Bye-bye!
What person plays your thing on?
Bye-bye! Goodbye, Leo! Our new Pope! I'm not sure if he'll be as influential as Francis was, but
Well, there we have the very first words from the first American Pope, Leo the 14th. He spoke in both Italian and he spoke
yay,
in
a British
Spanish.
person!
The message there to me seemed
Benjamin
he was
Hall.
talking about God who loves all of us without prejudice. He talked about peace. He talked about justice. He encouraged people to go out and be missionaries.
Yeah. Why are you laughing?
No, no, why she.
There you go.
No, I couldn't understand why she put. Thank you. Good job you did mention it. I would have shit myself and I was like, huh? She going on about? And then I realised and said to her, I've put the money in, but it's from Mum's because I keep forgetting to close the account. Obviously.
Who's that to?
Maxine.
Oh.
I forgot to say because it's her birthday today.
Oh, it is her birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Maxine.
I thought it was about
Man, her
the
birthday's on a big day.
No,
isn't it?
sorry, I meant Maxine. No.
Why is the bell ringing?
And it's just clicked to me.
Why is the
Honestly,
bell
I hadn't told her.
ringing?
And she doesn't money's come from. Irene Cooper.
Was that having closed up? The accounts?
No. Why have to do it Saturday?
Well, we do have banks in Cornwall.
I have to go in there, don't I, and say,
Where's the manufacturer by the judge?
no, Mum's is Lloyd's. But don't I have to go to the Lloyd's? No.
My God.
That big Ben.
No, it's
Loud, isn't it?
I think it's another bell tower.
A copyright then, isn't it? Aren't they nicking our back?
Are they that excited for Leo or something?
There's maybe some people that like really highly religious.
Hmm.
That's what causes a lot of wars. Disagreements in religion. You finished that, baby? You've had enough?
Yeah.
Is yours 2 degrees then?
I do like the carpet's powder and other things like that keen on it.
Huh.
I think the big man coming today.
Yes, not the proper ones again.
It seems like that's covered as normal, isn't they? Whoever's doing it.
Yeah, but you know, I
Oh, their
don't think,
bells are-
I think they refuse to take them.
Their bells are
because
really
they find it. So I don't think you can do that. So
You're
you,
not supposed to anyway.
so you're not. Yeah, but how can you? So it's been hard to get rid of the backlog. Like for some, like for people who haven't gone to the tip.
I'm the same, like big men will only touch the wheelie bit. Oh, back in the day, baby, where they used to come along,
I know,
shoot your garden and grab everything they could
I know.
and clean up the rubbish they dropped. Now it seems to be bare minimum.
Uh-huh. What are you going to do about it? I really don't think they're going to be on today.
You really don't. Flip side is,
Well, flip side is, unless they're going to put everything later.
They just seem to cancel their shows, don't they?
yeah.
It's not on a different channel at a different time, is it, baby?
Mm-hmm.
The Fox channel should be there. I think you have to write it down to the US. There it is. It's fantastic, isn't it? There it is.
Yeah. Nine and 9:30, which is annoying.
Yeah. Because that's when you watch our TV.
Yeah. San Diego's got the only one I don't watch, 25 words or less. Well, they seem to be okay.
Maybe them cities don't like the Pope.
New Pope expected to be announced soon.
What?
They're an hour behind, I think.
I think it's true. I was only joking.
Most areas of the US have like different time zones.
Oh, I know. I've got loads of different time zones, haven't I?
Yeah.
£7. Panama City.
No, that's Orlando.
It's not at 7 o'clock, so you can watch Person, Place or Thing and then flick over to Bakersfield, can't you?
No, Panama City is Family Feud.
No, I saw Person, Place or Thing there.
And Orlando.
I bet they got the Pope on.
Yeah. Davenport also has flip side and People Puzzler. Davenport are okay. Robert Prevost is his real name.
Medal, that means you're the best of everyone.
Wilmington's alright.
Second. Santa Cross?
Second. Ah, there's Pictionary. Except at 8. And Albany. Except they're 8 and 8:30.
Put the Popes on.
Yep. Philadelphia. Oh, Philadelphia would have had Pictionary on at 6:30. That class.
We've got a lot to answer for, yes.
He's got a lot to answer for. What do you mean?
The Pope. Reckon I'd tell her.
Houston. Ah, Burlington. Ooh, Burlington might be good.
Look at them there. What time is it?
It is 6:54.
Yeah, so 6 minutes and you'll see.
For them, Flipside's at 7:30.
Actually, you can leave it on this channel and then watch Person Plays the Thing and then flip side.
But no Pictionary today.
Oh well. At least you got 2 out of 3.
Nah. I mean, 2 out of the 3 unless they've got the Pope on.
They don't tend to go to breaks, do they, when they've got the Pope on?
No.
So possibly it's not, they haven't got the Pope here yet.
Why are you searching for EE?
Come on, need a SIM card.
Need a SIM card.
Why are you so nosy?
Maybe it's just because I am.
It's 29 quid, baby.
£29.
Yeah, we was gonna do that anyway. I was gonna buy one. I was gonna pick one up because I've got bracelet here. He said, we'd have to go to fucking Churro you know what I mean? I might be getting
They're alright. Phew.
which is it's a place called Micro
Hello.
but whatever, I'll show
Hello,
you first
Leah.
before we get it.
Leah
You know what I
Remini.
mean? Because Dad says
This is where I only know her from.
notice there's no mold
This
down
show.
the window at the top. Right?
Indian
That's the
food!
here, man. It's fucking sparkling, man. He's got all the shit off the fucking tiles and everything. Right? He's using that mold. Right? So we've painted the living room's done, except for the door, and we've done the hallway. Right? Because the hallway needed it, like, to be fair. And we're going to do all the rooms. We're just going to blast them for you. We're going to do the 2 bedrooms. We've got loads of paint left. The magnolia trash we used not even a quarter in the living room because it's only one coat, and we was looking at it thinking, what do you reckon? I said, we'll leave it to dry.
A question. Match. Okay, one
Oh,
down.
they don't pick Indian food.
Shot you hit without letting the ball bounce. 2 down. Nadal and Silas
Is that
both
supposed to be
hold
an
it in their
8?
left hand. Bracket, 3 across. Kid sister of Venus.
Serena.
Sienna. Okay, fictional counts. 1 down. Type of wet hot summer Paul Rudd had at Camp Firewood. 2 across. Instrument Allison Hannigan plays with at band
Late.
Flute, 3 across. It's when you really don't want to be at Camp Crystal Lake. And that's the time.
This is the one your granddad liked.
It was
Friday. Why
What
Friday?
hot American summer. A volley doesn't touch the ground. And it
Oh.
was surreal. I was close. Yeah, very close. But don't worry, you're not going home.
Is that really what a volley shot is when you
Yeah.
don't touch the ground?
Yeah, when you smash it straight back.
But that's an ace.
No, that's when you serve
Oh.
and they don't hit it. That's
They
an
don't.
ace.
Oh.
But when they smack a shot to you
Yeah.
and you hit it before it touches the ground, is a volley.
Yeah. Oh, they say hit it before it touches the ground?
Yeah, before it touches the ground. Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's quite hard to hit.
Not always.
Not always.
Because they hit it up high to try and do a lob shot.
Mm.
And then you smash it back, that's a volley.
Oh. Lob. So they're only easy when you do lob shots. All the other times they're not.
Oh, I don't know, 'cause I don't really play tennis.
Uh,
I know it's a difficult game.
mm,
Takes a lot of stamina.
sure.
Oh, this is that move. This is that one.
Off Jason.
Mixes trade paint. Oh, you know what I mean? That's it, because I said like in there. Because I thought, we said about the bathroom, I thought like, if you wanted it a different colour, I don't know, because you got all the same colour in the rooms, ain't you? So we go in there.
Fox 44. Diamond Adventure is brought to you by Harding Design 1-800.
Help
I
us,
said to Dad, why were we there? Let's painting it now, you know what I mean? I mean, the hallway now looks a lot fucking better, man. To be fair, there was a lot of shit at the top. Or you can't really see it from above, like, you know what I mean? 'Cause what I've done as well today is I've cleaned all the fucking skating boards, wiped down the walls. I just wish they bought a fucking broom in there. And I go in there and checking my Uber.
You clearly didn't notice.
And joining me today are 3 fantastic contestants who are here today to battle it out for their chance
Say again.
to win our grand prize of $5,000
Now we've been
Birmingham.
searching for it.
for her 20th
This one
consecutive
comes on
day
at
as
7
our
o'clock.
returning champion.
So you can watch that and then flip
Flip
side on the
side.
same channel.
$1,000 in cash
in prizes, and I know she is looking to add to her winnings today. But Melissa and Lynn are here, and they've got plans of their own. In our first round, I'm going to give you a category.
Oh, they had Pictionary way earlier. They had Pictionary
I
at
will then read you three
actually
possible answers,
6.
and I'll give you a clue.
We did that.
First person
Yep.
who buzzes in with the right answer is going to get 50 points.
Will you say which channel so you know?
Up first is our person category. Here are your three possible answers. Gallagher, Carrot Top, Joe Coy.
By Gallagher.
Las Vegas magazine once called this performer the king of prop.
Gallagher?
Joe Coy. It is not Joe Coy, which means you're out and you lose a
What do they
turn.
mean by Gallagher?
Ardina, buzz in if you want
No
to steal.
Gallagher, maybe?
Ardina, Gallagher.
No.
It is
No, it's
not
Carrot Top.
Gallagher, it's Carrot Top. Sometimes it pays just to sit there, Melissa, which Miss Melissa's known for a while now. All right, that means that you are also out and lose a turn. So, Melissa, guess what? It's just the Melissas in this next round. Place: Ottawa, Canada, Moscow, Russia, Reykjavik, Iceland. This is the northernmost capital city in the world.
Reykjavik.
What's the what?
Iceland? Melissa? Iceland? Yeah! Well, it was Reykjavik, Iceland. Great job. 50 points. All right. Everyone is back in it. It is thing. Pomegranate, tomato, blood orange. Grenadine is traditionally made from this fruit.
Blood orange?
Ardina, pomegranate.
No!
It is pomegranate. Ardina, person.
I wasn't sure.
Punky Johnson, Sam J, Wanda Sykes. This comedian was the first openly LGBTQ black woman to join the cast of Saturday Night Live. Lynn. Wanda Sykes.
No.
Punky Johnson.
No, a name like that's not going to be an LGBT person. What?
Place. Flushing Meadows.
Just because of the weird name.
Washington Square Park. This elevated park in Manhattan was built along a stretch of disused railroad tracks.
The High Line, because it's elevated. Get it? High?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We were looking for the High Line.
Yeah.
The High Line.
Get it?
Okay. Thing.
Elevated. Clues in the question.
Bonobos, Mankini, Speedo. This 110-year-old company's name has become a generic term for skimpy swimsuits. Melissa, Speedo. It is a Speedo. Person. Take a listen to this.
What?
Bodie Miller, Michael Phelps, Simone Biles.
What?
The activity you just heard is associated with this Olympic medalist.
Michael Phelps?
Michael Phelps.
No.
It is not Michael Phelps.
We've done
Melissa,
swimming,
Ardina,
but
buzz in if you want to steal. Melissa, Bodie Miller. It is. That was an audio clip of skiing. Oh,
skiing.
It sounded a little like swimming. I mean, they're swishing through water or snow, but it was, we were looking for Bodie Miller. Okay, great job. Thing. Ampere, lux, pixel. This unit is used to measure the quality of a digital image.
It's a lux.
Pixel.
Ardina. Pixel. It is a pixel. 50 points for you. This is our last question, and everyone is back in it.
Should have known that.
Reno,
Lux is
Talladega,
light, isn't it?
Yuma. This city is the setting of a Will Ferrell comedy subtitled The Ballad of Ricky Bobby.
Yuma.
Melissa. Talladega. Yes. Well, you're already laughing. You're already laughing because it's a hilarious movie. Great job. Fantastic round. Melissa, you're in the lead with 200 points.
Okay, we carry on listening now.
So I can say.
2006. Oh, it actually. Huh. I've heard of this from the floor.
Knows the hairs, man, like around the edges. I'm fucking nailed down on it today. I've got like, like you got it got to your nose.
So next-
Gets to your nose.
Its anniversary is actually next year. I gotta remember that. August 4th.
Right, and I showed that. I said, look at this, Dad. What the fuck? I said, it's ever since I've been in that room there doing that. night, man. He was like, oh my god. And it was like a bit of a, I must have got an allergic reaction. You know what I mean? I think it's because I was bringing up all the dust, right, and all this fucking loads of hair, man. And I'm thinking, did they have a fucking dog? Keep a dog in this one corner because
Cat.
the man
I had a cat.
fucking, right, I'm thinking they used
I wonder how many cats they had then.
all cycling thing and they've got water in it. And I've gone right, I wiped everything down first before we started painting it, the skirting and that.
Oh, thanks, bro. I'll send Daz a message as well saying thanks. He didn't have to do all that. I hope he feels all right now and you flipping feel all right. And yeah, I'll oh, who's gonna get it up then? Because I'll have to get you to tell me the measurements of it because it's best to put the carpet down, isn't it, before we put the settee? And it was cats, wasn't it? And I'm wondering now how many bleeding they had because there's a cat flap. So I'm like, great. Thinking about stuff like that because of fleas and stuff, because if some people haven't. But I've never been in there and got a bit or anything. But yeah, if you could do the measurements for us and that, and then because I did see a few online, and so you've done good then, doing the living room and the hallway. And yeah, I'll just go with whatever you say, and then just let us know. So I'll put the money in, send the money across. And then thanks again, little bro. I love you.
We'd have to do the carpet ourselves.
Yeah, why?
Because he said, didn't he? Said about the carpet. He says, Jimmy say he wanted to get it changed, but he couldn't get a carpet fitter because all the builders weren't working on the new builds.
But that crap, because obviously Joe was telling me Daniel got it online and they come and done it as well.
I did that.
Yeah. So I think he's just said that to get out of spending any money.
I found an amazing toy. Here's a little bit of a fun fact, Mom. The new Pope is your birthday.
Oh, okay.
September 14th.
Oh, blimey. So it looks like they're going to do everywhere now, apart from the bathroom.
Everywhere.
I think that's going to do the bathroom, right now. Or should we do that?
I wanted to do what?
Melissa's got 200 points. Ardina is at 150, and Lynn is not on the board.
Villa
yet, but we're just
Bournemouth,
starting round
Saturday.
2. And in this round, we're going to play each category, a
5:30.
person, a place, and a thing. You can ask yes or no questions. I will be giving you some clues along the way. And in this round, a right answer will get you 200
You can't
points.
see you watching
And
that
Lynn,
one.
since you're just a tiny bit behind, we're going to let you start us off in this round, okay? Well, hi, Lynn.
Hey,
It's so nice to meet you.
it's nice to meet you.
well, we do have something in common because one of your favorite people is Reba McEntire.
I love her.
I love her too.
I love everything she supports for the LGBTQI,
Yeah.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Sure.
Everything.
She is.
She's been an ally and it's amazing.
Well, I do love her, and I'll tell you what. I'll tell you this, Lynn, that if you ever got to meet her, she'd be exactly who you wanted her to be. She's that genuine.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aww.
All right. Well, what category do you want to play?
Person.
Person. Okay. This person is a political figure. Political figure.
Is this person in a political state now?
No, tell me what it is.
No.
Are the dimensions?
Yeah.
Tina, how are you? Oh my gosh. Do you like your new parking
It's already
spot?
mentioned it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you took mine. I hope you like it a lot. I had a vlog over here. But we do that for all of our long-running contestants. So right now we're talking about a political figure, and Lynn asked a great question, and we know, like, not currently in sort of political place. Right?
Is this figure historical, like before the 80s?
So what do I do when I'm
They're not
putting
a
it
part
in the
of
online?
history in that way. No. Okay.
You just do 15 times 12.
It's always fun to have another Melissa
15
here
by
on
16,
set.
isn't it?
Well, Melissa, we're talking about a
No,
political
it
figure.
says
We
11
know for
dash
some
6.
stuff we
What's
need to
that
know
mean?
more. Okay. Is he older than
Well, that's what I asked you to have a look at.
I thought I did.
Right, get your buzzers out. It's time for a clue. Her fraternal twin
I
daughters are
didn't see
named
11
Barbara
bit.
and
Yeah,
Jenna.
15 by 11
Barbara and
foot 6.
Jenna.
Ardina.
Laura Bush.
So which one's the
Yeah,
width?
that's the thing.
So does that mean is the length the 15 and the
So-
width?
I think from the window to
Are you sure?
the end wall is 11 foot 6 because it's quite a long lounge, isn't it?
Business. A business. Okay?
Okay.
I think so.
Is this business?
So I would
Born
have
November
thought
4th.
that's 15 long by 11 foot 6.
Melissa.
Do they sell
Just
food?
confirm it with him.
No.
You probably have sent it me
Let's
in that.
great call Reba after
No,
this.
Jenna.
Can we?
Jenna Bush, actually.
Great call.
This is a Fortune 500 company.
Ooh.
And Barbara's November 25th.
Hot with these questions. I like it.
Jenna was born the same day. Look, there's
Okay. Time for your first
her
clue about
sister's
this
actually,
thing.
her twin sister, the same birthday,
David
November
Beckham
25th.
kicked off a lifetime endorsement deal with this
More
brand
than-
more than 20 years
Oh,
ago.
Adidas? Because it's not Nike. So it's either Adidas or,
Activewear brand.
Theodora?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I can guess. Yeah, you can guess. Once you've asked a yes or no question. Mm-hmm.
Is it Adidas?
yes!
Well done.
See, sometimes it pays off to take a guess at it. Yes,
See,
it's
doing
Adidas.
well, isn't she?
Yeah.
And, also a favorite brand of mine. I love them. They're great. 200 points to you. And
Yeah,
last but not least,
Because
you
I
were
think
kicking
I've
up the
seen
last
David
category of
Beckham
this
wear
round.
Adidas shoes
And
or like
it's our
clothes.
place category. This
Yeah.
place is a
I've
U.S.
never really noticed.
I've never really noticed.
No, not really.
Is it in the South?
Yes.
How they pronounce it too, Adidas.
Yeah, after dinner I did that.
Is it along the ocean?
Adidas. After dinner I did a shit.
Ardina.
Okay. Is it a capital city?
Yes. It's a
Oh, it's
capital
the US
city.
capital.
Okay, time for a clue. This city is home to an NFL team and
For
a
a scale
full-scale
replica of the
replica
Athenian
of
Parthenon.
the Athenian Parthenon. Ardina?
Nashville.
Oh, it is Nashville. Okay, I've been to Nashville. I don't know how many times. No one's taken me there. I've been everywhere. All right,
Either
fantastic. Now,
Ardina or,
points to you. We've got ourselves a
let me
great
see.
game.
Or Aldina's only winning by a little bit.
This is the closest open source variant we have to compete with Suno AI, Udio AI, or Refusion.
Jesus. Like I can tell that's Guitar AI, but
It's not just a dream, it's the stars. Not bad, right, guys? It's pretty crazy. This is a
Why is
really
the two widths? Why is there two?
Length and width.
Yeah, but then there's two boxes. And I'm like, well, what or is that to get it exact? In case it's like what Jay's just put.
So,
the
not
2
bad,
boxes
right,
are
guys?
length
It's
and width.
pretty crazy.
It
This
tells
is
you
a
that.
really well-developed project.
Yeah, but
There's a
there's
lot of
3
work put into
boxes.
this, and they've set us
I
up,
think
essentially,
that's...
set the community up to really get down to work and start playing around with these new models,
hang on.
building
Why have you done 4
auras,
meters?
and fine-tuning them in different ways. Creation
Wait.
workflow.
That's because you're in meters.
Oh, what means? Oh,
Yeah.
crap.
So, what was the length?
16 foot.
16. 0. And the width is what? 11'6", isn't
Yeah.
it?
Impressed. I mean, this is dependent play the GPU. At some point, I would love to see the community try to distill this down somehow into running on less VRAM. I'm sure it's definitely, you could actually run this locally.
Check what? Let me click on it. Well, maybe you can only pick the feet because it's not letting me pick.
I didn't think it would.
Which means like we're going to lose a foot.
You could actually run this locally. It seems like the VRAM requirements are going to be up there, though. Looks like
Yeah.
producing realistic instrumental tracks, as you heard in the intro. Complex arrangements.
Hey, well, let me
as
click
well,
on
multiple
that
instruments
13 to change it to 11.6. So
But it did sound
Why
good.
can't
you just do
Of course,
12?
also capable of various vocal
it will let you.
styles in
It will let you
Really?
change it, yeah.
a rap machine fine-tuned
Oh.
on hardware
I
to do
think
so.
like
I just
that
wanna kinda
length
go over the
carpet
GitHub a little
must
bit more,
come
get
in
into
like
the
a certain
nitty-gritty.
width.
It supports all mainstream music styles apparently.
They
with
fit it
various
or not.
description formats, including short tags, descriptive text, or use
Or they
case
just send it
scenarios.
out.
Supports up to 19 languages. Fantastic to see. Top 10 well-performing languages, including English, Chinese.
This phone's got my phone. So.
No.
Place our thing, where Reba McEntire has blocked our number.
I have it, I swear. Ardita, you've got 550 points. Melissa's at 400, and Lynn is not on the board yet. But Lynn, don't you worry. Everything can change in 90 seconds because it is time for the speed round. So get your buzzers ready. I am going to read you a series of clues about a person, a place, or a thing. When you think you know the answer, buzz in. If you're right, you got 500 points. If you're wrong, you're locked up, but just until the next category. These are all worth 500 points. It is anybody's game. You ready to get to it? Yeah. All right, Jamie, put 90 seconds on the clock, please.
Oh, anything for you, old blue veins.
People love them. All right, good luck, everyone. Time starts now. This musician's real name is Curtis James Jackson. Ardina, could you say? Yes. This is an active volcano in North America. It's Ardina. Mount St. Helens. Yes. This hygiene product was originally sold in a jar. One of its common ingredients is fluoride.
Toothpaste?
Yes. He has been a staff writer at the New Yorker for almost 20 years. He hosts the podcast Revisionist History. He wrote the bestsellers Blink and The Tipping Point. He popularized the 10,000-hour rule in his book Outliers.
She can't get his name.
Time, Malcolm Gladwell. This device has one wheel. It shares its name with a classic. Lynn.
Tricycle.
No. Ardina.
Unisex.
Yes. This fictional character is known for being a bibliophile. Disney markets her as one of its princesses. Ardina. Belle. Yes. This U.S. state is the birthplace of Michael Jackson. Ardina. Indiana. Yes. This magazine's name was partly inspired by a blues song. John Lennon. Ardina.
Rolling Stone?
Yes. This pop
She's
singer
impressive,
rose
isn't
to
she?
fame in the 80s. She released a memoir called Lips Unsealed. She was Ardina.
Belinda Carlisle.
Yes. This is a
Blimey.
type of motor vehicle. Popular models include the Honda Odyssey and the Toyota Sienna. Scooby-Doo. Ardina.
Fan.
Yes.
She's like a
Bill
friggin'
Nye plays a
Robot.
washed-up rocker in this Christmas movie. Most of this rom-com.
Is it,
Ardina.
Okay, is it? Okay.
Time's up. Most of this
The-
rom-com's large
something-
ensemble cast
We're
were
British.
Hugh Grant.
Love Actually, right?
Oh, we were looking for Love Actually.
Well done.
Love Actually is what
Thank
we're looking
you.
for. But you know what? You didn't need it. You didn't need that love because guess what? Ardina
You didn't need that love.
Jesus, I knew she was there.
Once again to play for $5,000. Melissa, I loved having you here, Melissa and Lynn. I love meeting you, and you know what? We're gonna create call Raven McIntyre. That's what we're gonna do, Lynn. Yeah, and we're not gonna send you home empty-handed. So, Jamie, please tell them what they got.
Only Bahamas, your exclusive passport to paradise with 21 restaurants and bars.
Film's an ensemble cast composed predominantly of British actors, many of whom have worked with Curtis in previous products. Starring. Right. Chiwetel Ejiofor, Colin Firth, Gregor Fisher, Hugh Grant, Sienna Guillory, Keira Knightley, Andrew Lincoln, Laura Linney, Martin McCutcheon, Lucia Moniz, Liam Neeson, Bill Nighy, Alan Rickman, Thomas Brody Sangster. Get out. He's in it too. Rodrigo Santoro, Emma Thompson, Joanna Bacon, Brian Bovell, Chris Marshall, Abdul Salis, Heike Makasik, Martin Freeman, Joanna Page, Olivia Olsen, Billy Bob Thornton, Rowan Atkinson. I am just reading like every single name. Claudia Schiffer, Ruby Turner. Well, not every name. They got Ant Deck and Michael Parkinson. Wow. Born May 16th, so his birthday is in 8 days, Thomas Brody Sangster. And then Martine McCutcheon, May 14th is her birthday. So her birthday is in 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 6 days. Liam Neeson, June 7th. Hugh Grant is September 9th.
That fucking thing is a bit shite, isn't it?
What?
Like, how did you get the...
Martin Freeman born September 8th.
Oh, funny, man, you're starting to piss me off.
Oh. That's where I know where they'd be from. As you know, for a voice rather than S from Marcelin. Born May 21st.
It's not clearing.
What's that for you?
I can't get the... I can't type in that bit there.
What is it?
What did you do?
Did you say 13?
Oh, sorry. The...
Oh, I don't know how many inches it'll be.
11'6".
Oh, this is fucking a joke. Oh, fuck them all off.
I am standing here with our returning champion, Ardina, who has already won over $49,000 in cash and prizes, and she's about to play for another $5,000. And here's what you got to do. You have to correctly identify a person, a place, and a thing in 60 seconds. You can guess as many times as you want. Ask me as many yes or no questions as you need to. And I've got 3 clues for you right here, okay? You can pick the category you want to start with. Okay. You can pass at any time, but you got to get all 3 to get the money. And to get over that $50,000 mark, that would feel good. Okay.
Wow.
Ardina, your person is an actor. Okay.
Arnold
Your
Schwarzenegger.
place is a U.S.
Dad,
state.
it's not going to
No,
be
it's not me, I'm not an
Arnold.
actor.
Your
What?
thing is a trophy.
Trophy?
Okay. We'll go with it.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna go. You're picking that one. You think that's gonna be harder for you? Okay.
Lombardi.
All right.
You think it's
Jamie,
Lombardi?
Put 60 seconds on the clock, please.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
What made you think Lombardi?
My brain.
Your brain.
Ardina, you're starting with thing.
What if
Your
it's
thing
not
is a
going to be
trophy.
Lombardi?
Then I'm
Good
wrong.
luck to you. And your time starts now. Is it for football? No.
No,
Is it for soccer? No. Is it
not soccer either.
for a sport?
Is it not
Yes.
the Vince
Okay.
Lombardi trophy? What's
This
the Vince
sports
Lombardi
trophy
trophy
features the
for?
engraved names of
A
every
very player who has
won
won
it.
it.
Wimbledon, tennis. No, no. Baseball,
No.
soccer,
No.
pass. Okay. Person, actor.
Is this person over 50?
Yes.
Is this person a Caucasian?
So if it's
Yes.
not going
Is
to
this
be
person an Oscar winner?
No.
Clue.
No.
This Canadian actor has played 2 characters who hate
Oh,
Christmas.
Jim
the Grinch
Carrey.
and Scrooge.
Jim Carrey?
Yes. Place, U.S. state.
Is it on the West Coast?
No.
Is it in the South?
No.
Midwest?
No.
Is it on the East Coast?
No.
Oh,
Is
come
it
on.
in the North?
Yes.
Okay. Clue.
The 2 words in this state's name can both be found
In
in
the
the
names
names
of
of
other
other states.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
New York, New Hampshire, New Jersey,
no.
New Mexico.
No, not New Jersey.
Oh,
And
She said
it's,
New Jersey, didn't
okay. This was tough.
It's
all right.
not.
We were looking for, I think you would have got it. What if I said the sport was hockey?
okay.
I wouldn't have gotten the trophy for
The
that.
Stanley Cup?
Stanley
Cup.
Cup.
Oh.
That's what you're looking for. Jim Carrey, you got. So the 2 words in this state's name can both be found in the names of other states. And
Oh, you're saying that, Arkansas?
no,
No?
this was a thinker, believe me. South Dakota.
Yeah.
Because, yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
all right, because Dakota, North Dakota, South Dakota, and all right, but you know what?
East Dakota, West Dakota.
By the way,
Is
you know what? You
Oh,
got
don't
1 out
worry
of the
about
3,
it, it's
and
not
that
very
means we are
cold.
not going to send you home empty-handed. So, Jamie, please tell Ardina what she's won.
The Propel Series 510 is ideal for the new Vitamix user or those beginning their home food journey. With 3 preset programs for smoothies, hot soups, and frozen treats, plus variable speed control and pulse features. Self-cleaning in just 60 seconds.
Can confirm the Vince Lombardi trophy would be redundant because it was not for football. And that's for winning the Super
I
Bowl.
wanted to listen to what
Yeah, we give another shot at $5,000. And
That's why I
Michelle,
read it.
thank you for
That's why
being
you
a super
read it.
fan.
Cool.
I love meeting you. And if you want to learn more about our show,
I didn't know the cook's first name, though.
You didn't know the cook's first name.
For more
No, I didn't know it was
details.
Vincent.
And remember, people, come on back to this place tomorrow and watch Ardina do this thing.
Wow.
Bye, everybody.
Now, I've literally said before on Facebook how I think the Stanley Cup is like polycups stacked on top of each other. Oh, look.
Time and temperature is brought to you by
Oh my god, I can literally see them? Wow. I can... Look, see the engravings?
Yeah.
Magic. I can even see the years.
We ask the same question to the opposite group to find out
2013,
the flip side.
2014,
The team that does the best job picking the top response to those questions will move on to our bonus game to play for $10,000.
I'm almost in awe. I'm almost in awe of that.
Talk about on the flip side.
I have never noticed the engravings until now, and I suddenly love it for that.
Thank you, man. Thank you. It's so wonderful to have you two. Welcome to Flipside. Each correct answer in round 1, ladies, is worth 250 points. Here's your first question.
What type of mail always seems to come your way? Bad luck. Oh no.
Bills.
Jury duty notice. Speed camera ticket. IRS inquiry.
What's IRS?
It's kind of IRS is basically like
speed camera ticket.
IRS is basically it's the government.
Oh, okay.
IRS tax.
Yep. I'm gonna go that one. IRS inquiry.
I've got jury duty, and it's just.
And do they go?
Well, I know when I was having bad luck, I got a ticket. It was bad.
What was the ticket for?
Illegal U-turn.
How much did that run you?
Oh, $240.
And the class.
And a class.
Class came along with that.
$240 in a class.
And the class.
I'm not a bad driver, I swear.
What are you
I'm
feeling?
going towards speed camera ticket.
Your name and
I think I'm going to agree with her, and I think we're going to lock in our answer as speed camera ticket.
Okay. They believe for 250 points, the top answer is speed camera ticket.
What did you say, Dad?
I said speed camera ticket.
Yeah!
No. The top answer was IRS inquiry.
Damn.
All day.
You didn't say that either.
I'm going over here.
Yeah.
Friends from Portland, Oregon. How you guys doing?
Already better than last time because I've actually already got
Here's the
points.
flip side to the first
I'm
question.
happy.
We asked people with good luck.
Good luck.
What type of mail always
Okay.
seems to come your way? Fun party invitations. Hip new restaurant menus.
It's got good luck, man.
Surprise rebate checks.
Surprise rebate checks.
I feel like it's a little bit of all three. Could be all three. I'm thinking money, man. Rebate checks? I mean, yeah. Who
Guys, Michael here, and with Easter on the horizon, I thought it would be fun to take a look at some Pokemon Easter eggs. Now, I could have made this video a scripted one, where I went through and did research and then presented Easter eggs in a well-formatted format, but I decided it might start with some that are sure to be legit.
People with good luck said the mail that always comes their way are surprise rebate checks. Top answer?
Yeah. 2, 1, 1. What's a rebate? Money, isn't it?
Tax back.
Tax back. Yay! You get your tax back, so that's good. Saltwater makes you gag. No one loves flattering in a wetsuit. Sharks!
No one looks flattering in a wetsuit.
Sharks!
Oh, I think they do.
The sharks!
Imagine if you've got like quite a thick figure
Yeah, imagine.
in a wetsuit.
Imagine. Imagine. Ooh. I'll go in the sharks.
I'm with the sharks.
No! The sharks in the wave pool!
We've got a shark in a wetsuit.
You had to ruin it, didn't you, Dad?
There aren't sharks everywhere, like in all the waters.
I mean,
You know? What are you thinking?
like it new wetsuit looks a little icky on some people.
Okay.
I'm leaning towards
We're really not sure on this one, so we're going to lock in no one looks flattering in a wetsuit.
Really? I'm not even gonna look.
250 points is the top answer. No one looks flattering in a
The
wetsuit.
sharks, the sharks, the sharks.
No.
No!
Water makes you gag was the top answer.
Really?
Okay. Let's go on over to Kevin and Austin to find out the flip side. We asked fishermen.
Why is fishing a bad idea?
For a first date? Worms are gross. You smell like fish. Too soon to hook up.
You smell like
You smell
fish.
like fish.
What if you don't get a bite?
Going hungry. I'm thinking, the smell lasts forever, right? The fish, the worms you get over. Yeah. Too soon to hook up. Yes. Fish smell. Who wants that? Especially
I
if you're trying to
think
make
the
date
salt
go somewhere.
water making you.
Saying that,
I like that you smell like
if
fish.
you're going,
Yeah.
if you're going on a date fishing,
Or the too soon to
she
hook
must
up.
like
Sorry,
fishing.
Yeah. I've just realised the salt water might smell too.
Yeah.
For 250 points,
Why didn't we
it's a
think
bad
of
idea
that?
to go fishing on a first date because you smell like fish.
Yeah.
250 points for Kevin and
Mm.
Austin. All right. Damaris and Lisa, we've got another question for you. Here it is. We asked pizza lovers.
What's your number
what's
one
your
pizza
number
roll?
one pizza rule?
Pineapple.
No fruit.
Ah!
Always fold your slice. The crust is the best part.
If there's pizza lovers, then
A lot of people
the crust is the best part, I'm gonna go with.
would be no
No
Even
fruit.
though I don't eat the crust.
always fold your slice.
I never
We're
have.
from New York. You always
I never have
fold
eaten
your
the crust.
slice.
I'll go with always fold your slice.
Oh!
Just because it's an American and
We're all different!
Everybody loves a good crust. What do you think, Lisa?
We're gonna lock in no fruit.
All right.
It better not be.
Pizza lovers.
This
their
better not
number one rule
be.
is no fruit.
Because I like pineapple.
Oh,
No!
No!
You had it.
Mom
The
got it.
top answer was always fold your slice. I could feel
What's
it.
folding your slice?
Fold it,
Fold
was
it.
it?
Answer every
I think I've never
single
done that.
time and talk yourself out
They
of it.
were saying it, so I thought,
I'm saying
It's
it.
folded enough.
I don't really see a
Let's
reason
send it over to
to.
Kevin and Austin to find out the flip side. This is the final question for round one, fellas.
What's your number one
Sushi
sushi
lovers,
roll?
What's your number one sushi rule?
Oh.
Don't skimp on the soy sauce. No such thing as too much
Oh
wasabi.
God.
If it's still moving, it's too fresh. I'm leaning
Don't
toward
skimp on the soy
Still moving,
sauce.
Too fresh.
yeah, if it's still moving, it's too fresh.
Like, even though they've already seasoned it, I'm gonna go don't skimp on the soy sauce.
Same thing with
Because soy sauce is
I like the
good.
answer. Awesome. Yeah. Julie, I think we're going to lock in. If it's still moving, it's too fresh.
Oh no.
Sushi lovers, their number one rule.
But they
If
like
it's still
fresh.
moving, it's too fresh.
No!
No such thing as too much wasabi.
They like spice. Ooh, I like these fellas. They like spice.
It's so loud.
Yeah. No such thing as too much wasabi. Usually they
No such thing as too loud.
Usually they do a soy sauce with a little bit of wasabi, but not me.
Because you were loud last night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Quite late as well.
What's it?
I don't know if she was talking in her sleep or not.
Because it's on
It's like she was quiet for ages and then suddenly started talking and then stopped talking again after about 5 minutes.
Bulbapedia, pretty reputable source. Easter eggs are hidden parts of game or software that are usually discussable in yellow, as well as the remakes.
Did you
Fire
wake
Emblem
back
3.
up
I
or
did
was
not
you
actually
talking in
know
your
it was in the
sleep?
remakes.
I
There's a
wasn't
truck
talking
which
in my
appears in the
sleep. I
SS
just
and
woke.
port,
I just
which serves no evident
Hello,
purpose
so I
except as
thought that.
scenery. With scenery being very sparse in the Gen 1 games, and this being one of the few sprites with no other purpose than to exist in one.
Hello, you. At the mercy of overpriced and unreliable broadband.
Eating sushi. The one near our house has Korean, which is really cool. We were like, oh, it's ordering
In Korea.
Oh. Maturation in tuna?
It helps maturate.
Would you like some
You could maturate to some sexy food shots. So not everybody's going to agree with me on this, but I like to actually add more wasabi than soy sauce in my mixture because I love the burn of wasabi. Why make
What's baby shark?
Recalled car seat.
Okay.
Cloth diapers. Grandma's container of baby food.
I want to go grandma's creepy old dolls.
What do you think is the top answer here, though, guys?
This is tough. I don't remember any
Yeah,
creepy dolls growing
yeah,
up.
that one, the
Grandma
creepy
Percy,
old
though, could be
dolls.
like a parent's worst nightmare. You're all about your kid's safety, 100%, right? 100% from the jump. Absolutely. So, what are we thinking? I'm gonna go with Colin car seat. I
Did-
Grandma's creepy old dolls.
Did I get the previous one right?
car seat.
Yeah.
The worst baby shower gift. Is it a
Oh, we're all gonna
recalled
go creepy
car
old
seat?
dolls.
Grandma's creepy old.
No.
Recalled car seat was the number 2 answer. The number 1 answer was cloth diapers.
We went
Anybody
with that.
knows? All
No, we got the third one.
And Lisa to find out the flip side.
Why cloth
We
diapers?
asked newlyweds, what's
I
a
don't see
worse
where that's
wedding
so
gift?
bad.
Donation in your name. Anything matching.
It's the worst wedding gift.
A cheap
A cheap picture frame.
Donation in your name.
That'd be honoring.
What?
Right, so that
That isn't that bad. Nora cloth diapers, to be honest.
Cloth diapers, that's it, wasn't it?
Oh,
But donation in your
that
name, what
can't
do you mean?
be that bad.
Somebody just says,
tedious.
I've donated 50 quid to cancer, but I've put your name to it.
we are going to lock in a cheap picture frame.
Donation in your name.
Cheap picture frame, yeah, that's what I'll go with.
Yeah, she didn't go with Dad. Yeah, it paid off.
What did you say?
I said a cheap picture frame as well.
Oh, you did?
I said the donation. Yeah, well, most newlyweds want the gifts because they need them, don't they?
What is the biggest advantage to reading physical books?
A break from staring at screens. People think I'm intelligent. Fun bookmarks.
People think I'm intelligent.
Time either of you read a physical book.
Oh,
Yeah, people think I'm
people think I'm
intelligent.
Yeah, people
intelligent.
think I'm intelligent.
Why are you laughing at that?
That sounds like an entire audience
Because I
of
think
people
it's
that
fun.
haven't seen a Barnes and Noble in a
think it's
decade.
funny.
Wow, they still make those things.
Can't be that people think I'm intelligent. There's no way. And fun bookmarks, that's not what you read. It's got an exclamation point, though.
Right?
I mean, the logical answer is a break from staring at screens, but I'm also reading a book on philosophy, so it could be fun bookmarks.
Oh geez, let's make me such as a winner in quick class.
Yeah, that exclamation point.
I've never seen somebody bothered by an exclamation point to this degree. Nobody's even looking at the answers anymore. There's an exclamation point. There's a lot of fun bookmarks out there. You should always choose the exclamation mark.
We'll go. You want to go logical? We'll go break. Yeah. Is that what you were feeling anyway? Okay, great. Awesome. Jalil, we're going to lock in a break from staring at screens.
All right. 4 or 500 points. A break from staring at screens, is that the top answer?
Ah! So that's the biggest
Oh, I
advantage.
nearly went with that one.
That's the biggest advantage, like a break from screen time. Really?
Find out the flip side. This is the last question for round 2, ladies. We asked ebook readers.
What's the biggest advantage to reading on e-readers?
E-readers. Entire library weighs nothing. Automatic light for reading in bed. All the trees I'm saving.
Automatic light for reading in bed, I'm gonna go
There
with.
is an exclamation point.
Because people.
All the trees I'm saving.
Entire library weighs nothing.
Oh!
What am I on so far?
I feel like that's
Four.
a pretty big thing for readers. I've seen people buy little lamps for their books. So why buy a lamp when it's just an e-reader?
Is that the biggest advantage, though?
True, because the trees with the exclamation
With the
point.
exclamation point. We are going to lock in the exclamation point, and we're going to see all trees invaded.
All right. They're going with the exclamation point. For 500 points is the top answer. All the trees I'm saving.
No.
Wrong
I
explanation.
should have gone.
Oh.
It was the fact that there was an exclamation mark, and I thought, nah, they're being too.
That's a great point.
Now, who else said the light for reading in bed?
I didn't.
None of us.
Just me? None of you? Me? You're forgetting about me.
Oh, babe.
11.5 foot, basically 11 foot 6 inches. This, that the 15 foot is the length of it. And the 11 foot, 11.5 foot is the width.
Yeah, I would have guessed that. Put one in on a fucking online thing. It doesn't let me bleeding change it. It's being a pain in the ass. I put 16 foot and it doesn't, and then it's automatically putting 13 foot in, and it's not letting me change it, and I ain't got a clue why. Because that's it. And it's just like a standard thing. Then you come up as like,
greenish taste. Usually people just have soy sauce with a little bit of wasabi, but not
another one in a
I
minute.
like to go hardcore. I want to feel the wasabi right here.
But,
I want it to come up with
thanks,
the street ducks. That's what the wasabi I want. Oh yeah. Lots and lots of wasabi. So much wasabi. Climbing. Some people like to wrestle with bears. Me, I like hardcore wasabi.
just that, yeah, telling us. No, yeah, I gathered that. Said that it was 16, you know.
Is that lounge bigger than ours?
Yeah. It's gotta be. Because this isn't. I what do you reckon this one is?
Sure, we've measured it, haven't we?
Well, yeah, we've got it done when we got the laminated.
That's probably the laminate rent.
Oh no, that's what I was thinking.
It burns so much.
I don't think it's on though.
That's what you call. What we're going to do?
What do you mean?
We're going to get one ordered and sent there all.
No toy for you.
I'm guessing they must. That this must come as a standard thing then, mustn't it? Straight away when I'm going to feet and inches, it's putting in the 13 foot.
Yeah, so it must be 13 foot wide.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah, this is ideal, which means when we put it down, it's going to be like a foot. Not that much too much, so listen, you can put in properly and stuff.
To enjoy together time with more beaches near.
So what would you get for the? Because obviously that. And then it says this 10mm thick PU foam luxury carpet underlay.
Yeah, you need underlay.
So what would we need of that? So it's 15 metres, 20 metres.
You have to work out.
I'm not leaving until I win something.
Because underlay, you probably roll it out. That's it. Just so it covers all the floor.
I eat 20 pieces of sushi. I can't get it.
Let's do the fast flips first.
The Mariners and Lisa are trailing them with 500 points. All right, now it's time to speed things up a little and play our fast splits round. We've asked a cross-section of people to choose between two things. And all you gotta do is pick the top response. Both teams will get 30 seconds to give as many answers as they can. The first question is worth 100 points, and each subsequent question increases by an additional 100 points. The team with the most points at the end of this round will move on to the bonus round for a chance to win $10,000. You're in the lead, so we'll start with you. Let's put 30 seconds on the clock. Your clock will begin as soon as I'm finished reading the first question. For 100 points. Here we go.
Toga.
Party thing. Ugly Christmas sweater, toga.
Ugly Christmas sweater.
What?
Better boating. On a lake?
On the ocean.
On the ocean.
More important to your mood. Good sleep.
Good sleep.
Good sleep.
Better fry style. Crinkle or curly?
Crinkle.
Harder to remember? Names or dates?
Dates.
Dates first.
If someone's cheating on your friend, tell them. Keep it secret.
Tell them.
Best Olympic ceremony, opening or closing?
Opening.
Opening.
Cooler Island Nation, New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Madagascar.
You didn't get it in time, and the correct answer was New Zealand.
Oh.
6.
5.
3,300 points. Well done, you guys. All right. Damaris and Lisa, 3,300 points. That's the score to beat. You have 30 seconds to flip the score. Your time starts after I finish reading the first question. You got it? Okay. Put 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Better canned foods, spaghettios or spam?
SpaghettiOs.
What?
Better ocean activity, scuba diving or snorkeling?
Scuba diving.
What? Would win in arm wrestling, the Hulk or
Hulk Hogan.
The Hulk.
When do you do errands? Lunch hour?
Lunch hour.
Lunch hour.
Why would you do them on Saturday?
Fall, hayride or
Corn maze.
Hey, right.
Hey, Rod.
Take the day off on your birthday, yes or no?
Yes.
More popular hair tool, flat iron or
Curling iron.
Flat
That
iron.
one.
frustrating to lose one of, sock or earbud?
Sock.
6.
7.
2.
What?
I only got 2.
Really fast.
Yes.
These ladies just went crazy.
Who? You got 7, right?
7.
You played an
I got
amazing
6.
game. You really did. When we come back, Damaris and Lisa will play our Flip 5 bonus round.
Mum's one, isn't she? What does it say on the
14.
width of the
It's what I put 16 by 13 convert to feet.
14.
Say 4.88 times 396 metres.
That
Well, I reckon
means
20 metres
13,
would be enough, wouldn't it?
depends how wide it is.
10, 16.
I don't get it, I'm just asking.
Depends how wide the underlay is.
I don't know what it is.
Doesn't it say?
No.
Doesn't it say like 20 metres by 1 metre or 1.5 metre or?
No, it's just giving me an option. 50 M2, 20 M2.
There you are, Dad. Mum won 16 points compared to 14 for Dad, 13 for me.
So I won.
Yeah, you won.
Yeah, baby.
It's like 5 metres is 16.5 feet.
Also, why would people take errands on Saturday?
You have more time.
Personally, errands are for work, right?
No, like shopping and stuff and going to do things you can't usually do in the week. Like doing chip runs and stuff and 20 metres should be okay, baby.
20, yeah.
But you should do them in the week. Because that's what errands made for. They're supposed to be in the week. They're not supposed to be on Saturday. Or am I just looking...
There is one
Or am I
question in
just
this
looking
round
wrong
with 10
into
answers.
this?
Your job is to pick the top 5. You will alternate giving answers and you'll be allowed 2 strikes. Now, if you can give us the top 5 without picking up that 3rd strike, you ladies will take home $10,000. Think you're good? You can do anything. Come on over here. Good luck.
I think they said 2... I think he said 2 strikes.
Parents.
Most of
Most
being
of being
a
a
parent
parent
is...
Driving. Taking photos.
Driving.
Eating over the sink. Cooking.
Driving,
Taking
cooking.
photos.
Saying because I said so. No.
early.
Because I said so.
Driving, cooking.
Getting up early.
Getting up early.
Watch. Oh God, there's too many.
Never seeing new movies.
There's too many.
Driving, cooking. Waking up early.
The top 5
watching
No,
children's
how can you
shows.
possibly give 5? Most of being a parent is driving.
But they never stop eating. It's
Saying
definitely
because I
cooking.
said so, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, definitely cooking.
It's cooking in the top 5.
Then getting up early.
No.
What? Who have they even asked?
All right, you never know. You never know how it pulls out. That was your first strike, but listen, you're still in great shape to win the $10,000.
Tired?
Get us back on track.
Something my mom has always done and still continues to do is taking pictures. So, Leo, I'm going
Yeah,
to lock
taking
in
pictures.
taking photos.
Okay. All parents are photographers. Let's see if
What's
that
that?
lands
It's
in the top
familiar.
5. Taking photos.
No?
No.
Jesus.
All right. All right, that was your second strike.
That's
Now, you
my
can't
second
miss
strike
anymore,
as well.
but let's regroup.
Bloody hell.
There's got to be something up there that is calling your name. That's
The
an
driving.
absolute
Same
winner.
because
Come on.
Getting
I
up
said
early.
so.
As a parent,
Yeah.
you have to drive them everywhere. You got to drive them to school, drive them to football and ballet and everywhere else. So I'm going to lock in driving.
All right.
Driving, getting off early, watching football, cooking. I said because I said so as well.
It's driving. It's having the top 5.
Please.
Yes. All right. As the parent, I needed that to be there.
Getting up early.
Relax. Keep the party going. Come on.
I think I'm going to lock in being tired.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I said being tired, but
You said
In the
being
top
tired.
5.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Just like that, you are right back in this thing. Come on, Lisa.
Okay. We're going to go with washing other people's clothes.
All right.
What?
Got your laundry.
For your third
Really?
dancer on the board.
I mean, it
is
like,
washing
not the
other
right
people's
hand,
clothes
okay.
in the top 5.
No.
Wow. Okay. You didn't get enough correct
The
answers.
daughter
to win,
looked
but
at
let's
us to
see
say,
the remaining
Mom,
correct answers, ladies.
Don't you know
You know
nothing?
the same.
you
He's
didn't
gonna
sing.
sing.
What
Say
the
because I
fuck?
said so, and that was number 1.
I said that.
Watching Paw Patrol. All right, that's the way.
Hey,
I said that too.
You were going with the
God knows you are.